spine. Once more, just like that. Inhale, tuck toes, drop belly, lift chest. Exhale, untuck and round. Okay, now coming back onto all fours, I want you to extend your left leg straight back, toe is lifted off of the mat. Right arm is reaching forward, so you're pressing through your left heel, reaching your right arm forward. On an exhale, bring your elbow and knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and connect. Now, inhale, open hip, open shoulder, go out to the sides. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rounding and connect. Inhale out to the side. Exhale, bring them back down. Once more, inhale, extend nice and long. Exhale, we're rounding. Inhale, open hip, open shoulder. Exhale, bring it back down. Let's take one more extension and then release. Circle hips a little bit here. Okay, extend this time your right leg straight back and your left arm forward. Okay, and if at any point in time you need a little break, just bring your right toes down. They can touch down. Okay, so keep it lifted if you can. Tighten your core. On an exhale, rounding and connecting. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and connect. Inhale, open hip, open shoulder. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and connect. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, extend. One more. Exhale, round. Inhale, lifting knee, lifting elbow. Exhale, bring them back in. Let's take one more extension, and then we're back down on all fours, circling hips. And then making our way into downward facing dog. Tucking your toes, lifting your hips. You can do whatever feels good here, pedaling, shifting that weight back. Your body should be in the shape of an upside down V. If you feel like you have too much weight over your shoulders, over your wrists, you probably do. Try and bend your knees and press back. Allow that weight to go back. Try and drop your head and your chest through your arms. Let's take 3 sun salutations. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Either walk your feet or jump your feet to the top of your mat. When you arrive, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, slide your hands down into heart center. Inhale, shoot your prayer hands all the way up. Exhale, take a forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhale, walk or jump yourself back, plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees, then lower chin and chest. Elbows stay tight. Inhale, untuck toes, let belly come down. Pull your elbows back. Exhale, downward facing dog, rise back up. Inhale, bend your knees. Walk or jump your feet to your hands. When you arrive, half lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, sweep arms all the way up. Exhale, slide hands down into heart center. Inhale, shoot your prayer hands all the way up. Exhale, forward folds coming all the way down. Inhale, walk or jump back. Exhale, drop your knees. Lower your chin and your chest. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, we'll take one more. Inhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms all the way up. Exhale, forward folds coming all the way down. Walk or jump yourself back. If you're taking chaturanga, you can switch now. Bend your elbows, come down halfway, core is tight. Inhale, roll over toes, fully extend arms. Exhale, tuck toes, hips high, downward facing dog. Keep shifting that weight back and take 3 breaths. Okay, on your next inhale, extend your right leg all the way up and back. Bend your right knee, stack your hips. Pull that knee towards the ceiling, opening hips, opening hamstrings, and then bring that knee down. So close your hips. Step your right foot all the way through between hands. Use your blocks or anything you'd like here. You're in a low lunge. And then I want you to jump your left foot forward, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward folds coming all the way down. Let's keep flowing. You can skip a flow at any point in time when you want to. If you can keep flowing, let's go. Bend your elbows, exhale. Inhale, lifting heart and chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe it's the nice weather that's got me like just really dying to move. Lift your left leg, bend your left knee, stack your hips, lifting your pressing right heel down. Now close your left knee, step your left foot all the way through, half lift, and then jump that right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward, coming all the way down. Walk or jump yourself back. Vinyasa. 3 breaths. On your next inhale, you're lifting right leg, right foot stepping all the way through, left knee is coming down. Now it's your choice how far forward you want this left hip to be. You can press into that right foot and shift back so that you have your hips directly over top of your knee. If you want to sink into your hips a little bit, open the front of that left quad. Feel free to do that. Lifting heart and chest. Now I want you to take the same hand, so your left foot is behind you, left hand is going to go back, bend your left knee, it can connect, doesn't have to, right arm can reach up and back. You're opening this left shoulder. Now we're going to switch here. We're going to release that left hand and then bring right hand back and grab a hold of left foot. And then we'll do it one more time. Left hand's going to reach back and then carefully switch. Right arm is reaching back. Now bring your hands down to either blocks or the top of your mat. Straighten out right leg, half split. Bend your right knee, tuck your left toes, step your right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, lifting left leg into the air. Step left foot all the way through between hands. Right knee is dropping. Inhale, lifting your arms. Now, right arm is going to go back first. You don't have to lift that right foot, but you can if you'd like. And then switch, right arm comes into the air. And then left arm goes back, maybe grabbing foot. If you want, you could just keep your foot there. Right arm reaches back. And then one more time. Left arm reaches back. And both hands come down to the mat, half splits or down to a block, straightening out your left leg. Step back, take your vinyasa flow or hold in downward facing dog. Pressing your heels down, then drop your knees down to the mat. Sit back on your heels and take a child's pose. Coming back to that intention. Flowing hard, dedicating it to something that you would like to work through or release some negative energy, move past, let go of. Flowing hard to shed a layer. Now come to the middle of your mat, tuck your toes, all 10 toes, sit back on your heels for a little screaming toes. Then arms are going to reach up in the air. Cactus your arms, right elbow underneath of left elbow, eagle arms lifting, and then if you'd like to lean forward, you can lean forward, come back up, and release back into cactus, left arm underneath of right arm, lifting elbows, and then leaning forward. Coming back up, releasing. Bring your hands down to the mat. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Pedaling, bending knees. On your next inhale, walk or jump yourself to the top of your mat. When you arrive, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend knees, sit back, chair pose. Tuck tailbone, tighten core, reach arms up, framing face. On an exhale, arms go back, straighten legs, lift heels, lean forward for diver's pose. Inhale, sit back, chair pose. Exhale, diver's pose. Inhale, sit back, chair pose. And exhale, come into your final diver's pose. Bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Take a step back with your left foot. Left heel is lifting, using your blocks if you'd like to. Rise up, high lunge. Reaching those arms up, you can bring your palms together if you'd like. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step back and flow. Bend your knees, walk or jump feet to hands. Half lift, exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sit back, chair pose. On an exhale, diver's pose. Inhale, sit back, chair pose. Exhale, diver's pose. Get the back of those legs, lift those heels. Inhale, one more time, chair pose. And exhale. Diver's pose, come all the way down, heels come down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward folds. Now bend your knees. This time, step back with your right foot. Rise yourself up. High lunge. Palms together. One more breath. And slide your hands down through heart center. Step your left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, this next one, try and make sure you're listening. It's going to be not on the breath, but we will move in and out of the poses. So inhale, lift right leg. Bend your right knee, stack your hips. If you'd like to, flip your dog. Right foot lands behind left foot. Reach your arms forward, lifting heart and chest. Now bring that right hand down. We did this last week. Knee comes into chest. Extend that right leg. It can touch down underneath of left arm or it can be lifted. Left arm reaches into the air. Now, left hand comes down. Lift that right foot. Slide your right knee behind your right hand. Left leg comes down. Come into a pigeon pose. Take one full breath here and then come down onto right hip. Reach left hand down, grabbing pinky toe side of left foot. Right arm is reaching all the way up and over. Gaze is under right arm. Now, come back around. Just keep rotating. Rotate onto that left foot. Right foot comes right behind left foot again. Flip your dog. And then come back around with right hand. Right foot stays lifted. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. I gotta step to the side and put my hair back up. Anytime you feel like your breath is getting fast and your heart rate is moving, just think about that intention, right? This class has purpose. We're letting something go. We're flowing hard to let go. Okay, left leg is lifting into the air. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, pull that knee high, and drop your left foot behind your right foot, flipping, gaze over left hand, and then left hand comes back down, left knee into chest, and then we're coming into a fallen triangle. Reach that right arm into the air, core is working, right hand comes down, slide that left knee behind your left wrist, pigeon pose. Sit down on left hip, reach your right arm down, grabbing the pinky toe side of your right foot, left arm reaches up and over, gaze under left arm, then bring your hands to the top of the mat, keep spinning, flip your dog again. Come back around with left hand, three-legged chaturanga. Drop your foot, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Now drop your forearms down to the mat. Walk your feet in as far as you can get them. When you can't get them any further, press into your forearms as hard as you can and come up and down onto your tippy toes. Keep getting your weight over your shoulders. Let's do this 5 to 10 times. After you've completed 5 to 10, just drop your knees down, sit back on your heels, and give yourself some rest in child's pose. You guys can come back up onto your hands and knees. How's everybody doing? Are you guys doing okay? Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, you can come up onto just your knees, hands behind your back, roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart and chest. You can push your hips forward or you can just stay right here, opening chest. It doesn't have to be a back bend, it certainly can be. 3 deep breaths while you're here. And then I want you to come down. Bring your hands to the mat. Flip your palms so fingers are pointing back towards your knees. And I want you to take a few cat-cows. And then you can kind of sit back towards your heels just a little bit. Feel that forearm stretch, your wrist stretch. And spin your hands back around. Extend your right leg straight back, forward and backward over your right toes. Jump your right foot off mat over to the left side. Gaze over your left shoulder at your right foot. If you want to move left hand into the middle of the mat and extend your right arm forward, you can do that. Bring right hand down, right knee is coming back down to the mat. Just little movements, resetting yourself. Extend your left leg straight back, and then left foot jumps over to the right side. Gaze over right shoulder at left foot. If you want to jump right hand into the middle of the mat, extend your left arm forward, keep reaching, and release. Hips are circling. Downward facing dog. On your next inhale, extend your right leg into the air. Step your right foot all the way through between your hands. You can use any kind of blocks you'd like. And then rise up. High lunge. Now try and keep your hands forward. If you're using blocks, no big deal. You can jump your blocks forward. Your arms are still forward. Otherwise, I want you to just reach your arms forward and come into warrior 3. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Now rise up. Left leg is wrapping around your right leg once or maybe twice. Then try and pull your knees back to the left. Take your right arm underneath of your left arm. Lift your elbows, bend your knees, and maybe you want to pour out your spout here. Now release your arms and then release your leg. Come right back into your warrior 3. Come back into high lunge. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Inhale, lifting heart and chest. You can put your palms together. And then bring your hands down to the mat, half splits. Just straighten out your right leg and fold forward. Bend your right knee. Tuck your left toes, step your right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in down dog. Okay, lift your left leg. Step your left foot all the way through between hands. Rise up, high lunge. Right into warrior 3. Eagle pose is next. Right leg wraps around left leg. This time, left arm underneath of right arm. Lift your elbows, and maybe you want to pour out your spout. Maybe not. Totally up to you. Try and keep your balance here. Maintain your breath. Release your arms. Shoot that right leg back. Warrior 3. High lunge. And drop your right knee. Palms together, Anjaneyasana. Half splits. And we're flowing. Step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Okay, inhale, lifting right leg. Step your right foot all the way through. We're going to hold in this low lunge for 3 breaths. Now shifting weight into your right foot, maybe grabbing blocks if you'd like. Come off of your left foot. Left toes remain pointing down. You can wrap your arms around the back of your right ankle or calf and pull yourself in for a standing split. Balance. Okay, and then we're coming back down. So left foot returns to the back of your mat. Left hand presses into block or mat. Right arm peels open. Gaze up over right fingers. Now bring your right hand down to the mat. And then let that right knee drop down behind right wrist. Pigeon pose. Drop your left leg down. Sit on that right hip. Right foot comes to the inside of left leg. Reach down, grab outside, pinky toe side of left foot. Reach right arm over. Maybe you're starting to get the grab with both hands. Take an upside down grip. Pinkies up on both sides. And then I want you to bring yourself back to the top of the mat. Same thing, keep rotating. And we're flipping our dog. Right hand comes down. You can take any kind of flow you'd like here. 3 breaths, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, step your left foot all the way through. Get comfortable right here in your runner's lunge. Next is standing split. So lifting right leg, bringing nose and knee together. You can wrap your arms around the back of your left calf. Try and go for a balance. Keep lifting that right leg. And right foot touches down. Press right hand down. Peel your left arm open. Left hand's touching down. Left knee slides behind left wrist. Right knee slides back. Lift chest. And let that left hip fall down. Reach to the outside of your right hand. Left arm is reaching up and over. Gaze under your left arm. And then come all the way back to the top of your mats. Spin onto your right toes and flip your dog. Keep rotating. And come back around in vinyasa. Three breaths, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down to the mat. Take a sip of water. I hope everybody is feeling good. Let me know if I'm going too fast or slow or loud or soft or whatever. Good? All right, cool. Okay, we're gonna do a little more core work. So I feel like maybe it's just the awakening of all this warm weather now that has me really focusing on my midsection, but I've been teaching a lot of core lately. Okay, we're going to take it into a reverse tabletop. So you're sitting down, your feet are hips width distance apart, your hands are coming back underneath of your shoulders, right? This could be a really tough one for you. If you have tight shoulders, which you might have, right? Maybe they're open in the ways that you use them, like how you blow dry your hair or something, but maybe this direction, your shoulders are very tight. So I want you to be mindful of that and just see how far you can lift. If this is as far as you can go, guess what? You're doing a ton of core work, just holding right here, right? So anything is good here. Make sure that if you feel it in your wrists or your shoulders, you just let yourself come down. If you want to come all the way up, try and press your hips into the air. Press through your feet. Let your head hang back. And then let yourself come down. Knees bent. We're just going to come into a quick Navasana here. If you want to straighten, you can straighten. Otherwise, just keep them bent. Focus on the core. Feet touch down. Inhale, reverse tabletop. And drop your bottom. Bring it back up. And then we're going to do one more set just like that, okay? Inhale, reverse tabletop. Exhale, right into boat pose. Okay, we're going to come down almost onto our backs, but not quite. Hands are down, but your legs are going to be straight. You're pointing your toes. Okay, this is going to get our shoulder flexors. Same thing here. See what you can do. See if you can get your bottom off the ground at all. If you feel good, you can lift and press your feet down. Take an inhale while you're lifting. Keep pressing those feet down. And then let your bottom come down and come into an Ardha Navasana. And then bring those hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And come all the way up. Feet come to the side. Step yourself back, and we're right here in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg into the air. Bend your knee, bring your knee into chest. See if you can touch your nose with your knee. Holding, holding. And then just bring your right foot directly down to wherever it is on your mat. Walk your hands and blocks back and take pyramid pose. Bend your right knee, hands return back to the top of your mat. You're pedaling it out in downward facing dog. Lifting left leg, bring left knee towards your nose, try and touch, hug, tighten, engage, and then left foot just touches down. Walk your hands back, fold. Bend your left knee, step your left foot back, and press your heels down. Now I want you to roll all the way out into plank pose. And then I want you to really slowly lower all the way down. On your inhale, you're lifting locust. And then exhale, you're making your way back up into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, roll yourself out, coming into plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale in locust. Nice long inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, we'll do one more. Same thing. Inhale, roll yourself out. Plank pose. Exhale as you lower all the way down. Inhale, locust. And this time, exhale, child's pose. Okay, you can take a seat. We have turtle pose coming up next. So our shoulders, right, you could go like this a little bit, see how you're feeling. Your shoulders should be open, full rotation, okay? We did a lot of shoulder opening. We also did a lot of hamstring opening. So turtle pose, here's your two options. You can take turtle pose, or if you start to come into turtle and it's just feeling too awkward, let your legs come down and you're just gonna reach forward, okay? And take a seated forward fold. So whatever you're feeling, if you'd like to go for turtle pose, weave your arms in from the front, okay? And your knees are bent. You can even stay right here if you got yourself into this pose. If you wanna go deeper, slide your heels forward, and see if you can come all the way down, chin down. Now, if you're in turtle pose, unweave your arms. We can all make our way back up. Okay, now I want your left arm to reach down for left pinky toe side. Right arm reaches up and over. You're looking under right arm. And then come back to the right side. Same thing. Left arm reaches up and over. Come from side to side here a few times. Try and create a little vinyasa, so you're breathing with your movements. Let's do one more on each side. Okay, come all the way up, hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, walk your hands forward and take a fold. Walk your hands back and roll yourself up. Left leg folds in. One last chance to get the reverse grip. So you're either going to go down regular, where you're pulling that right hip back, left hip forward. You're reaching with thumbs up on both hands. Or you're going to go reverse. Flip your right hand, pinky side is up. Left hand, pinky side is up. And you're reaching down, grabbing for your foot like that, okay? And maybe if you're grabbing reverse, you're able to look under that left arm. And release. I want you to bring that right leg in. Right knee comes into right arm crease or just into right hand. Left foot or right foot comes into left hand or left arm crease. So it will either look like that or like that. And you're just gonna rock your hip. And then you can bring that right ankle on top of your left knee. Ankle to knee, allow it to pass so your foot is like beyond your left knee. Inhale, lift your heart and chest. Now if we'd like to do a little more chest opening, right arm can reach down, left arm can reach around the back, grabbing your t-shirt or grabbing your right hand. Close your eyes, take a breath or two. And release your arms, release your legs. Okay, we're going towards, bring that right foot in this time. We're gonna go towards left foot, so either grabbing with thumbs up or grabbing with your pinkies up. Okay, whatever you'd like. If you're grabbing with pinkies up, maybe you're looking underneath of right arm. Keep pressing that right knee down. And release. Walk your hands up, sit upright. Bend your left knee and then rock that left hip out. Left foot is coming beyond your right knee and ankle to knee. Hands behind your back so that you sit upright. If you'd like to do chest opening, left arm reaches down your back. Right arm is swinging around, grabbing for left hand or your t-shirt. Close your eyes. And release, hands come down. You can unweave your legs and just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Go ahead and make your way onto your back. If you would like to set the tone of your room, now is a good time. I would skip to the second to last song on the playlist, just so that you can have the final song as your Shavasana. That playlist I think is an hour and 10 minutes, so it's a little beyond this class. Once you change your music, if you'd like to do anything to reset your room, turn lights off, light a candle, now is the time. And you can find yourself on your back. We're going to take 2 back bends here. I'll take 1 bridge pose and 1 full wheel. On your next inhale, just lift your hips. Keep pressing your arms down. You can walk your hands closer together. Breathing and lifting. And releasing. Knees are swaying from side to side. See if your hips can fall all the way from one side to the other. So open. Okay, coming into full wheel, take bridge if you'd like. If you're coming into full wheel, hands are next to your ears, fingers pointing back towards toes. Roll over onto the top of your head and extend your arms, full wheel. Breathing, lifting heart and chest. Releasing whenever you'd like. And this time you can bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, and then push your knees towards the ceiling. Allow your knees to fall over to the right side. Cactus your arms and gaze to the left. Your knees can make their way over to the left side, and you're gazing to the right. Bring your knees back into your chest. Reach up, grabbing the pinky toe sides of your feet. Sway from side to side in a happy baby pose. And you can come all the way down, coming into your final resting pose. I invite you to come into Shavasana. Allow your body to melt into the mat. Come back to that intention. Leave something right here on the mat. Let something go. Move beyond something. Allow that negative energy to turn into a force for you to move forward. Starting to wiggle fingers and wiggle toes. Nodding head yes. and no. Reaching your arms up overhead, pressing through your feet. Making your way onto your right hand side. And then gently pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together, heart center. Allow your eyes to stay soft or closed. Bow your chin down into your chest. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Thank you for showing up for me and for you. Namaste.